From 1997 until 2006, Nowhere Videos Road Trips was on TV. I co-created the series with Mr. Dan Bradley, who always loved a great adventure. Tragically, in 2011, Dan passed away at the age of 37. Today, I honor Dan's memory and spirit of exploration with this simple spin-off. I'm Todd Hilton, and this is Nowhere Videos Road Trips Journal. We just filled up with gas. Got a full tank here. Cows. It is going on 1:30. We are still in Iowa. We're about, last time I saw, 66 miles from Des Moines. And we are 293 miles into our trip here. It is a warm 84 degrees. Still heading west on I-80. We've got, I think we've got corn and evil windmills.
Weren't we just here? This looks like the exact same place we were here earlier.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of scenery changes. In fact, the Iowa Department of Transportation actually comes out and repeats the landscape for you several times over because there's nothing to look at.
You know, every time... Oh my God. I was going to say, you know, every time the camera turns on, I keep forgetting that this is a video and not I'm not at a news station because because we keep talking like we're at like Fox News.
Well, you got to keep up to date here, not just for the viewers, but for us, because eventually we're going to watch this too. So,
like right now,
in order to be able to tell what's going on, you can't just go by what's on screen.
Future Chris, do not be dumb. There you go.
All right, don't be dumb. Don't be saying stupid stuff.
Genius advice right there.
Yeah.
And today, it sounds like we're at a radio station. Like today on, it's like KF12 radio station.
I mean, really, it kind of is like that.
The top 10 hits of today.
Malcolm.
Oh, Malcolm.
Again, coming up on more evil windmills.
Yeah, I don't know what they're planning.
Yeah. Yeah, I've told the story several times years ago, taking the first road trips journal on I-70. Late at night, no lights on the freeway except for headlights, and seeing these very slowly blinking red lights. Didn't have any idea what I was looking at, and it creeped me out, and I discovered that it was windmills. So ever since then, they've been evil windmills.
Yeah, when I was little, I thought it was like a rocket launching into space or something. I was like, oh look, it's a rocket, because it's like red lights. It's like 3, 2, 1.
We are about 5.5 hours from our hotel.
Wow.
And that's, of course, not counting any other stops that we make. So, I mean, we could be looking at 6, 7, 8, 9 hours.
Wow. That is just fantastic.
Yeah.
Also, I always, sometimes I hear about people, they're like, oh, I had such a long car drive, and I'm like, well, have you driven?
Have you driven?
Have you driven 3 days before? Because I've done it like 5 times already, so that's actually insane, though.
Well,
that's
I mean, you're practically an expert now.
Yeah, I'm like losing brain cells every time I go in the car.
But it's fun, though.
Yeah. Reminds me of when you say it's fun, reminds me of that Phineas and Ferb ad in the show where it's like, brick. It's fun.
Was it supposed to be like Tetris or something?
No, it's just a brick.
It's just a brick? Like a regular brick?
Yeah, it's just a brick. They're selling bricks. They're like brick.
It's fun.
It's fun.
Wagaman Mill? Something like that.
Also, the world's gonna end now because I got the wrong treats. Because we have to have snacks since we're on a road trip. I got the wrong snack. I meant to get like frosted animal cookies because they're circus cookies or whatever it is. It's delicious. I accidentally got iced it.
Yeah, how do you mess that up?
I don't know. Because it's the same thing, but I thought it was the same thing.
All right, so dude, now you're 0 for 2. So now you got the wrong crackers. You got a drink you don't like.
Okay, I don't think the drink was my fault. I just thought these iced things were the same thing as the frosted ones. But no, they're completely different.
Yeah, but this lemonade looks good, right?
No! Tastes like it came straight out the toilet bowl. Not that I would know.
Not that I would know what that was like, yeah.
Oh, God.
Jeez.
Although this Gatorade stuff.
And that's with you picking out your own stuff.
Yeah. Look, apparently
you're
I'm not that
drinking
good.
my Gatorade. Well, at least that stuff is drinkable.
Sponsored by Quick Trip.
Quick Trip. They've got what you need.
We're not actually sponsored by Quick Trip.
We're not actually sponsored. We just like to say that. All right, we are 46 miles out of Des Moines, Iowa.
Away from it.
Which is, away from Des Moines, which is roughly central Iowa, roughly, give or take. That is the next major area that we will come into.
Next area. Funny thing is, I have no idea where Iowa is.
We're in it right now. Like, right now.
I don't know where that is.
You're in it right now.
I don't know where that is.
Iowa, you're soaking in it. All right, so when you're out on the road here, you see the brown signs are usually tourist destinations or points of interest. We've got the Pella Historical Museum and Rock Creek State Park. You know, that's another thing, talking about, going across the United States and stuff. I always see all these attractions, signs for them, and it's like there's just never enough time to check these things out.
Because when you're on a road trip, you're not going to have time to go there. So,
in fact, I saw something just yesterday that I've actually been past, 2 or 3 times, that I didn't realize how interesting it was because I never took the time to stop. Well, there's I can't think of the actual name for it, but there's an archway that we drive under. It's actually right before we exit to our hotel.
Oh, really?
And it spans the entire, across the entire freeway. And actually, I found out it is a museum. It's a museum of, what is it, Western culture, like the people that traveled west on the Oregon Trail, things like that. And I saw some pictures of it online. It's like, that's what's inside this arch?
Yeah.
I never knew that, and I've never taken the time to stop and check it out.
The worst advertising, like putting billboards and stuff on freeways and highways is probably the worst advertising you can do, because if you're on a freeway, chances are you're probably doing a road trip and you're not going to go to something you don't have time for.
And we are now entering Des Moines, Iowa.
Yes. We're back with the news.
We're back with the news.
Back with the weather.
So we are 84
Is
degrees.
that Marshmallow Town?
What?
No, is that like
Marshalltown? Yeah, I think I saw it.
I was like Marshmallow.
Let's see. Yeah, 84 degrees. It is 2:05.
Doesn't feel like 84.
It is still, we're still in Iowa. It is still, June 20th, 2023.
Wait.
Yeah, we can't tell that it's 85 degrees because we have air conditioning.
Its air conditioning is immaculate.
And honestly, that's the only way we could get away with this, because
I would be dead already.
it would, yeah. I don't do heat very well. Anything over like 68, 70, and I'm roasting. So yeah, the air conditioning is a must. Take that for a second here. So we are 345 miles into our trip.
You know, didn't we go into Iowa at like 11 o'clock or something?
Yeah, it was like exactly 11 o'clock when we were crossing the
So what was that? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 hours?
So 3 hours we've been in Iowa.
Wait, is that Outdoor
There's
World?
Outdoor World.
Didn't we remember we were in that mall thing and we like made a trailer for that?
Yeah, that was at the Gurney Mills.
Now that seems pretty random considering we weren't talking about nothing like that.
Right. Yeah, it's all random. It's all irrelevant.
Yeah. Basically, we're doing like a mall scavenger hunt thing where we go around and try and find certain items and all that. So one of the things was that we had to make like a trailer? I forgot what it's called. An ad for it?
Yeah, like a commercial.
A commercial.
Yeah. We did a commercial for Outdoor World.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I said, but probably come to Outdoor World. We've got dead animals or something like that.
I think that's what I said. I said you come here and get your dead animals and post it on your wall.
Yeah. Crossing the Des Moines River, which I can't see over the barrier.
You better be in that third lane if you want to see it.
Okay, here's another brown sign for an attraction, Iowa Military Museum.
Brown.
I don't know. At some point, honestly, it was probably back when they were first building the interstates, which was one of President Eisenhower's ideas, the whole interstate system. And I'm guessing somewhere around that time, this would have been in the 1950s into the 1960s, they would have decided that there's going to be, there needs to be signage up for different things, and I guess they decided certain colors would represent different things so that they were easier to spot.
Yes, that makes sense.
Like the green signs are your directional. Green signs are for directional. Blue signs are for services, like gas, food, and lodging.
Yeah.
Brown signs are for attractions.
Funny thing is, I've never even seen a brown sign besides now.
Or you've just never noticed them.
I was going to say, I've never paid attention though.
Well, now you're gonna pay attention. Something else. Since we're talking about signs, you'll see mile marker signs, and most of the time you're gonna see one every single mile. Sometimes every 1/10 of a mile. It depends. The mile markers will. They usually either start or end at a major city. Now, the ones that we're going past right now, they must be counting. I think they're counting backwards.
I don't know.
We're at mile marker 130.7. What's the next one here?
You don't need
130.6. Okay, so they're counting down. That means that we're 130 miles from possibly the Iowa border, maybe.
130 miles. How many miles have we done?
We have done.
Where does it say?
We've done 355.
350. Also, it's 2:15. We started. I remember. It feels like just yesterday. Not yesterday.
It feels like.
It feels like
Wait, what?
yesterday that we started at 7 o'clock. But no. It was like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So now our 2 trip meters are going to read separate things. So we're 356 miles into the trip. We've got 66 miles on this tank of gas.
Yeah, that's good. That's pretty good.
So yeah, I'll leave the trip meter up
on
here.
On every exit, it actually shows a wrong way sign on the back of it. Have you noticed that?
Oh yeah.
I didn't even notice
because
that.
Idiot drivers are everywhere.
Like you're not going to be driving the opposite way of traffic and like, oh, wrong way.
Done that. I've done it a couple times.
If it's empty.
Not on purpose. But you'll also
yeah.
notice like exit numbers, they will correspond to the mile markers.
Yeah.
Like we're coming up on exit 128, and then right here, 128.8. But yeah, the numbers are counting down, and so I'm assuming that when we reach exit 1, we'll be right on the Iowa-Nebraska border.
Yeah, that's gonna take forever.
It'll take us a while. Well, and of course, the speed limit has dropped a little bit because we're technically in town. I don't know how big Des Moines is, but I think it spans a lot of miles.
Wait a minute, where did you say that we were stopping at?
For the night?
Yeah.
We're stopping in Kearney, Nebraska, which is...
How far away is that?
Roughly central Nebraska. 4 hours and 23 minutes?
Yeah, the funny thing is the slowest route is 5:15, so it's literally an hour difference, so you better not go that slow.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that depends on how many other stops we need to make. We shouldn't have to stop for gas again, I don't believe.
Did you say we're in Iowa?
We are in Iowa.
You know, I don't remember a single thing about Iowa.
Good.
I feel like it's not very memorable, is it?
Oh, we are we're either 2 miles... Wait. Never mind.
I think it said 2.
What I was about to say is not correct. I was going to say we're 2 miles from Omaha. Wait, no, we're not.
We're 2 miles from
Because
Africa.
Omaha is in Nebraska, and we're still like 2 hours from the border. Omaha is one of the more interesting, one of the more interesting towns or cities in Nebraska. When we cross a river, and then we go into Nebraska, into Omaha, they have this giant train display that you can see from the freeway.
Really?
You cannot miss it. The first time I saw it, it was one of those whoa moments, and it was...
Is that $309? Is that
$309?
For gas?
Yeah.
$309.
It was one of the coolest welcome to anywhere signs that I've ever seen, because it literally had two giant trains up on a platform.
Like actual trains?
Actual trains, yes.
Wow. Wait, on a how are they even fitting it there?
Well, they were moved by cranes.
Jeez, imagine moving a train with a crane.
Yeah.
It rhymes.
Train with a crane. I am half tempted to check that out. I don't know if I will or not.
Wait, you say, is that something we're passing? Are we passing this?
Yes, we're going to pass right by it.
When?
We're coming up on a split here.
Is that something that we're
Because we don't want to go to Kansas City. We want to go to Omaha. I didn't even realize this was a thing.
You're like, oops, I accidentally took a wrong turn.
Yeah, I don't want to...
Now we're in New York.
Yeah. Well, and that's another thing that you run into in the more populated areas. You're gonna have routes that bypass the city and ones that go through them. So you have to pay attention. Another thing that I learned about interstates, I actually learned this from my brother, your Uncle Mike, who used to drive truck. The interstate numbers, the even numbers run east-west, the odd numbers run north-south.
I don't know why they do that.
The interstates with 3 numbers or 3 digits are ones that bypass the main city.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just had to be specific, didn't they?
So yeah, I only learned that a few years ago.
Yeah.
But I found it kind of interesting. When I was a kid, actually one of my favorite things were road signs. I was a little kid. And I remember that when I was like 10 or whatever. I liked signs.
You're just in the car and you're like, there's nothing to do and you're just looking around.
Yeah.
Look at that sign over there. It says 101.
I'm not sure why they caught my attention, but
You're like, 121. Is that the speed limit?
Yeah, that's the speed limit.
I don't don't think most cars go that fast.
No.
What's your car go to?
Well, the
I can't
speedometer
see it.
goes to 120, but number one, I'm not going to go that fast in this car. Number two, I don't know if it could go that fast.
It's just there for
Especially not
decoration.
with a full load.
Yeah.